Look, I think that, as I've said subsequent to the election, there are deep differences in vision between ourselves and the incoming administration, but ultimately we're all on the same team.
Seeing the two of you come to the White House 8 years ago, you know, it was a symbol of just how far we've come as a culture. Then during the election and since the election, there has been so much misogyny and racism and bigotry in the cultural discourse. A lot of people feel like we've taken a huge step back. Do you feel like we've taken a step back?
Look, people always ask, you always seem so calm. And I tell people, part of it's being born in Hawaii. The weather's really good. You can always take a plunge into the ocean, so that'll chill you out. But also, I'm somebody who never believes the hype when things are going good and doesn't despair when things don't work out your way. The truth of the matter is that when I got elected, there was still racism and misogyny and anti-gay sentiment in America. What it signified was that for the majority of Americans, we had made enormous progress. I think that in the wake of this election, those same elements are still there, but it doesn't negate all the progress that's been made. But this is a big, complicated country. It always has been. History doesn't move in a straight line. It zigs and zags, and it goes backwards and forwards. And culture is a complicated thing. It's organic, and so you can never just say, all right, we're finished with that. That's kind of done. Now let's move on to the next thing. The battle to be vigilant on behalf of kindness and courtesy and tolerance and fairness and equality, that's a day-to-day thing that each of us are responsible for. And I remain hugely optimistic about the trend lines, partly because our kids and their generation, and you meet with them, and you know, you talk to Malia and Sasha, the idea that you discriminate against somebody because they had a different sexual orientation, it's crazy
ridiculous.
To them.
Yeah.
And I should note, just so that this doesn't look like it's select sample, you know, I've gone to college campuses and met with college Republicans, and they think that would be crazy too. It's not just a partisan issue, and so that generation right behind us, and I believe each successive generation, as long as we're doing our job of being good models for it, they're going to move this country forward in a better direction.